Hey friends, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about what goes into a well-rounded workout plan. So super important here to remember some of these things if you are creating your own workouts rather than using some type of plan like my Get Fit Guide or my app plans or things like that. Because you want to make progress and you want to work towards your goals, but there's some things that are important to remember when putting your week together and your month and whatever. All right, and we're gonna go over them. So first things first, you need to make sure that your plan works your entire body. Not every single day, of course, but you need to make sure within your week or your cycle or whatever, it works your whole body. Just because your goal is mainly focused on your abs or mainly focused on your glutes or just fat loss doesn't mean that you just do that one type of workout every single day. That's not gonna get you where you wanna go, I promise. 1,000 crunches a day will not give you abs, and 1,000 kickbacks a day with a band will not help you grow your glutes. So what we need to remember is we want our plan to be well-rounded no matter what our goal is, and then we can tailor it towards our goals. So what is a well-rounded plan? So a well-rounded plan includes total body days, cardio days, upper body days, and lower body type days. So you want to hit all over your body. You want to make sure that you're working all of your muscles, creating functional training, which means that you are training everything to work in a functional and balanced manner. So if you are only hitting your back and your glutes, that is not functional. That's going to cause lots of imbalances. So we want to make sure that we're training our entire body within our workout plan, not just hitting one muscle repeatedly, because that's what we really have a focused goal for. So remember, you want to work your whole body within your week or whatever that cycle is. Week is generally a good one. All right, so for me, that means lower body, upper body. I do 2 total body workouts and 2 interval training cardio days. So that's a lot of what you're going to find in most of my plans, just varying on, what the main goal is, if it's body weight or if it's weighted, things like that. But yeah, you just really want to make sure you're getting a well-rounded, hitting all over your body, working everything type plan. And then of course you can tailor it to yourself. If you're someone who's really wanting to focus on your lower body, you can have 2 leg days instead of 2 total body days or something like that. But still having that overall full body work throughout the week. All right, something else that's important to remember is you want to have a combination of cardio and strength. Now, the type of strength training and the type of cardio that you're doing are again going to be different for each person. So if someone is training for a marathon or whatever, they're working that into their fitness plan, their cardio is going to be a little bit different than, say, for myself, who's training for general health and fitness and wellness. I like intervals. They keep me engaged. They keep me entertained. They are very effective. They are time efficient, which are things that are important to me. So a lot of things go into the type of cardio or the type of strength training that you're doing. So again, you can tailor that to yourself. I'm struggling here a little bit, but you do want to make sure that you have both of those in there. And again, you're going to adjust a little bit. If your goal is more fat loss, then you may have 3 interval cardio days and then 3 strength training days rather than 4 strength training days and 2 cardio days. But it's just going to depend on you. It's going to depend on your personal goals and things like that. And when I say strength training, I mean you can have bands, dumbbells, you can go to the gym and use barbells. It's going to vary on what you enjoy, what you like, what fits best into your life, but you do want a combination of the 2. One thing that I will add and touch on for cardio is I personally don't recommend a lot of, consistent, just steady, slow, easy cardio throughout the week. It's not super effective. It's super time consuming. And there are just, I think, in my opinion, better ways to go about it and get more out of it. So we'll say that and then we'll move on. 2 other things that I think are often very overlooked in a well-rounded training plan are recovery and flexibility. So I know it's easy to get caught up in, I'm going for this goal, I'm going all in, I'm going ham, I'm going 7 days a week. and then we burn out and we get tired of it because our body's not getting any rest. So I always recommend having at least one rest day a week. If you're a beginner, I recommend starting with 2 to 3 and then building up as you get stronger to, limiting it to, from 2 to 3 to 2 to 1 and, breaking it down from there. But recovery is something that's super important, and that can even include things like foam rolling, getting enough sleep, getting enough nutrients in your meals, so things like your proteins, your carbs, your fats, making sure you're getting enough of those things to fuel your body so that it can recover properly after a workout. Super important and often not thought about. So not thought about in the context of working out. So remember that recovery is a big part of your overall workout plan. So giving your body a rest when it needs it is very, very important. And then flexibility I put with that. So making sure that you spend a few minutes, of course, warming up and getting mobile and ready and warm for your workout. Super important. Your workout will be better, I promise you. And then, stretching and cooling down afterwards. Both of these are transition periods from normal life where we're, mostly sitting or casually walking around to in a more intense period. So the warm up you're transitioning in and the cool down you're transitioning out and back to normal life. So give yourself those 5-10 minutes to do those things. It's so important for taking care of yourself pre and post workout. And then, like I said before, of course, you can tailor this kind of format to your specific goals. So yes, we want a well-rounded plan with all of these things included, but maybe you don't care so much about targeting your back, you're happy with it, or your upper body in general. You think it looks pretty great, but you aren't quite happy with your glutes right now, so that's really what you're wanting to work on. I mean, you can do all kinds of things to tweak and change a plan up a little bit, like I said before. You can take whatever your main focus is and you can throw in 2 of those days a week. So say, like I said, glutes is your focus here. You could do a schedule of lower body, glute targeted. You can do upper body, then you can do lower body again if you want to. Then you can throw your HIIT day in, then total body, then another HIIT day. So you can kind of tweak things and change them around. So if your upper body was your goal, you could throw in 2 upper body days and break it up to, maybe chest and back or shoulders, biceps, triceps, things like that. Just kind of tailoring it and making it work for you is super key. But again, getting your goals a lot of times is really not, I know a lot of us don't always have a one specific goal. And then there's ways, if you have a plan, say you follow my app plan, which is a well-rounded plan, I promise. You can make sure that you're pushing yourself on lower body days. You can make sure that you're getting in both of the glute circuits that I add in on lower body and total body day after your workout. They're quick, but I promise they make a difference when you get them in consistently every week. So there's little things that you can do to kind of tweak and tailor and make a well-rounded plan work towards a specific goal rather than being general. So super quick. I don't know, that might actually not be that quick, but it went by quickly for me. These are just some things to consider if you're making your own workout plan and putting it together throughout the week, and just to keep in mind so that you're not, falling into the rut of I'm gonna do 1,000 crunches a day because that's gonna get me abs, because I promise it's not. You need a well-rounded plan that also has ab work in it, but ab work is not the be-all end-all for getting abs. So, I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe and all those wonderful things that help me to keep bringing you videos. And yeah, let me know below what you'd like to see next, because I'd love, love, love suggestions from you. And I'll see you next time.